Greetings all, and another good morning to you. And got a couple of things planned I want to do today. So one of them was a Pano, which we're going to go in a different location for that one, and another one is a specific point along Swanage beach where there's a groin, and I want to get a shot of that with hopefully the sunrise. So I'm heading there now for that one. So I will apologise if I appear to be limping a little bit, but I had a broken toe, which I done over a week or so ago, and I know I must be mad coming out for walking and carrying heavy crap and stuff like that, you know, but needs must. Oh, but let's get there, shall we?
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine.
So, welcome back, guys, and let's sort of give you a bit of an idea of this morning. It's currently 4:30 and it's 18 degrees, which I think gives you a bit of an idea of how hot today is going to be. So today is get out, get the photo shoot done, get home for a bacon sandwich and a cup of tea before it gets too hot. And what we're doing, I actually just talk a little bit about challenging yourself, but this is going to be slightly different because it's challenging yourself to improve on photos that you've already taken. And the reason with this is, if you've took an image and you're really pleased with it, really happy with it, and when you're looking over it, you'll find little things that you didn't quite like. And this is where the challenge is going to come in, is to go back to that location and do it again. Or sort of try and do it again. Because obviously if you're doing sunsets and sunrises sort of thing, obviously the lighting is going to change slightly. But, you know, it's challenge yourself to improve on things that you've already taken and done. Because this is one way that you actually do improve yourself as a photographer. So that's why I'm back at this location, which is this groin. Now the last time I was actually here, I did a triptych. I'll leave a link to the for that one. But I'm not doing a triptych today, because I actually did take a photograph of this groin, and I did it as a long exposure. But today I don't want to do a long exposure because I don't know, it was really nice. But I'm thinking, well, why don't I sort of do it again, but not to do a long exposure? I might do that. I'll see how it goes. You know, just mix it up a little bit today. Anyway, it's not waffle on. I've got to get set up ready. Okay, Houston, we have a little problem. It's just looking a little bit messy. So I've got the composition I wanted, but we've got 3 boats out there, and they're just making it look a bit cluttered for what I wanted. So they'll try and come up with a different plan, I think, and it might be using one of the boats. Yeah. So yeah, one thing to remember when you're doing sunrises as well is you've got to keep an eye on exposure, because as the sun rises, or as it starts to get brighter, keep an eye on your meter, because once you've set it up and you've got what you think is the correct exposure, and then you're just waiting, it's going to change. You keep an eye on it. It's lovely. Just hanging around waiting. Try not to talk too loud either, because there's a couple of caravans behind me and I don't want to wake them up. Oh dear. I'm still a bit unsure about this one, to be honest with you, but let's see what you think about this one anyway. Sun's just about poking through, got the the boat is just to the right, the sun is just above the horizon now, slightly to the left. And we are ISO 200 F11, 25th of a second. I know it's a lot of time, you tend to use your tripod, but once that sun's come up, and that was looking fantastic, is that your shutter speed is then at a certain speed where you can do things handheld, which is pretty good because you can move around quite quickly, you know, and it's nice because you've got the reflection of the sun. So you've got the sun itself, and then you've got the reflection on the water part of where the beach is really, really wet. Oh man, I love it. I just love it.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays.
I'll tell you what, guys, I feel like I'm getting too old for this, and my foot's throbbing. This is better be worth it. Right, I've got some here, and I'm going to attempt to do something that I've never done before, which is a handheld pano. Normally I tend to use a tripod, but because this is going to be pretty bright, it should get me a real fast shutter speed, so this should, in theory, work out. If not, I ain't going to show it. And until the next time, take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon.